Alright guys, Rich here from the RCNetwork.com, and today we have a fresh unboxing of the HOBBYWING XR8 Plus electronic speed control. There it is. This is the HOBBYWING Xerun brushless electronic speed control, or better known as the XR8 Plus. Now this is HOBBYWING's top of the line 1/8 scale brushless sensored speed control, 150 amps and suitable for most 8 scale applications. Now if you haven't heard of HOBBYWING before, they are one of the biggest OEM manufacturers out there, or in better words, original equipment manufacturer. They put all sorts of speed controls in different RTR vehicles, from the Armaniro to several other ones on the market. So they have a whole line now of top-end electronics that is getting widely known as the electronic company to go to. They're fueled by passion. So in this unboxing, we're going to take a look at what we get inside the box here. And I do have this slotted for a vehicle here at the RC Network. There's going to be a whole series on installing this speed control and how it goes. So really quick, here's a look around the box. It comes in kind of like a clear plastic wrap. I mean, the box looks super nice. I mean, it looks like you're getting a quality item overall. So right here is a look at the side box. The side, this is an important thing right here. This is the anti-counterfeit code. So you can actually check this thing online to make sure you have a real deal. So many counterfeits out there. So quick look at the model number, and I will have a link in the video description so you can check it out for yourself. So let's crack this thing open. I have my handy ZT knife here ready to get cutting. So it's always interesting on unboxings because I haven't looked at it. So I'm learning as I am saying it in this video. So I know a lot of people enjoy unboxings mostly because, you may not be able to see this in a hobby shop. This is something that you're going to see here in this video for the first time. And, shopping online, sometimes you don't get to see everything that comes inside of here. I mean, look at this thing. It's so well displayed in there. It's its own little kind of case, and I mean, it's dripping with just quality. And I mean, you can see the huge posts right there. I mean, just ready to be soldered on. Big capacitors, all aluminum construction. Has a nice fan in there as well, and we're seeing an extra fan in there. So let me get everything out of the box. We'll take a look. Alright, so here's a look at everything you get inside of the box. Now, we'll save the XR8 Plus a little bit later in this video, but we do get a replacement fan right here. Pretty hefty looking fan. I mean, it's about a good 3/8 of an inch thick, and does have a standard kind of Futaba plug that it plugs in with. So nice that it's not a proprietary type plug. You do get two little sheets of shrink wrap right here, about 4 inches in length, both red and black. You get some official 3M tape for not only sticking down the XR8 Plus, but also for the switch right there, which is nice. We have 4 countersunk screws and 2 cap head screws for this included ESC mounting plate here. So right here we have the countersunk, and we have a space for the normal cap head screws, and you're able to put this where you need to put it if your application permits. You also get a couple of zip ties, which is nice. All sets of wires here. So you have 3 sets of black 12 gauge wire, pre-tinned, about 8 inches in length, and 1 set of the 10 gauge red wire right here, also pre-tinned. You also get 2 battery leads right here, both 10 gauge and about 6 inches in length. The owner's manual is pretty thick, about 1/4 inch, and it has all sorts of information in here. Was browsing through it as I was pausing for station identification. Last but not least, we do get some HOBBYWING decals, which is always nice. Various colors, although I can't tell what they are. Alright, now for the star of the show, the Xerun XR8 Plus. I mean, this thing just screams quality on every aspect of quality. I mean, tiny little barcode right there, just with the serial number, I'm assuming. It does have a plastic bottom, it feels like, but it has the HOBBYWING badging on here at the bottom. All around the side here, we're looking at the branding right there, the sensor port, A, B, and C for the motor wires. Looks like we have some other information right there as well, all the way around. So now this is a 2 to 6S LiPo compatible ESC. It has a super BSC is what it's called. 6 amp is the minimum. Maximum is 15 amp. Does have 3 capacitors right there. Really like the posts right here, these brass posts. Now these are going to be for the battery leads right there. These seem to be just slightly larger, or maybe it's just me, than the motor posts over here. They do appear to be the same size. Above this red line right here, it's all aluminum, all the way from these heat sinks right here up to the complete fan shroud, all aluminum. Really like the chamfered edges on the fan shroud, just screams quality. Now you do have a sensor port right here that is a little rubber backed holder in there to keep any dirt and moisture out. You also have a standard Futaba plug that plugs straight in here for the fan. Also doubles as a programming port. As far as the switch, you have about a 4 to 6 inch lead for the switch, and this is a fully waterproof switch, and it's been cycled 50,000 times for testing. The receiver lead is quite long. This thing measures in about 14 inches in length, and it has a standard Futaba plug at the end. Now, one thing that's nice about programming this XR8 Plus, it is fully Wi-Fi compatible with their Wi-Fi Express. This is an optional item. You're able to program it with anything that is Wi-Fi compatible. So iPhone, Android, iPad, pretty much everything on the market. So nice little item to pick up as an alternative. As far as limits on the XR8 Plus, it is a 150 amp ESC, 950 amp burst rate. It is both sensor and sensorless compatible, and it is used for most 1/8 scale applications. For its LiPo, you have a limit of 3000 kV. 6S, you are at 2400 kV. Both 2 to 6S LiPo compatible, and if you choose to run nickel metal hydride, anywhere from 6 to 18 cells. The BESC output is 6 volt and 7.2 volt switchable, continuous current at 6 amps. Alright guys, well that is my quick look here at the Xerun XR8 Plus electronic speed control from HOBBYWING. I cannot wait to get this thing installed and show you guys exactly what it can do. Well guys, that's it for now. If you have any comments or questions, please feel free to post it on down below. And as always, thumbs up and subscribe. That's it for now guys. Over and out.